G'day, Kenny Mayne here again with lesson 7 for all you people out there that like the lucky number 7. Anyway, we're going to talk about 2-chorded songs, 3-chorded songs and so on. So I've got over here a demonstration, so I'll get Johnny to focus over on our sheet here, and then I can explain it how it works in the aspect of a C scale. Once again, we're staying with the key of C because you can convert everything later on to all the other scales, which I'll explain to you as we go. But anyway, if we've got the C scale here, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and once again we know that 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 are all together, or E and F and B and C. We've already established we use the 1st and the 5th for a 2-chorded song. We use the 1st, the 4th and the 5th for a 3-chorded song. And then the 4-chorded song we use the 1st, the 4th, the 5th and the 6th. Now we take the 6th, which is the relative minor, which is A minor, and we take that and we put it in between the C and the F. So we end up with what we call a turnaround. We end up with C, A minor, F, G7. C, A minor, F, G7. Now in the early 60s and the late 50s, a lot of songs were written with this formula. Rick Nelson wrote or sang Poor Little Fool, that's Poor Little Fool in a nutshell. And also Paul Anka did Diana with that, but he put a middle in it to break it up, but it was that virtually all the way through. And they have different rhythms which give them that thing. So I've written here, a major scale always has 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 together. But a minor scale, if we look here, a minor scale always has the 2nd and 3rd and the 5th and 6th. So we're in the same key, but we're in an A minor scale now. So I've got to get Johnny just to move the camera down so I can explain this to you. Now the relative minor to C is A minor, because we established that by the 6th note of the C scale. Now once again, we take the 1st and the 5th of this scale, and that gives us the 2 chords if you want to do a 2-chorded song in A minor. If you want to do a 3-chorded song, you do A minor, D minor and E7. Now the relative major key to this is the 3rd note, which is C, which comes back to the relative, till you go back to your relative major, which brings you back to the C chord or C scale. Hopefully you understand all that. But so looking at that, we've got the 3-chord, 2-chord and the 4-chorded song. So I'm just going to do a little rendition of the chords, and we've already done, if you look at the, I think in the second lesson we did the 6 chords of C, and this is why they work, because once again we have C, F and G7, and we have A minor, D minor and E7, and that's where those 6 chords come from. So we get this, the turnaround is C, A minor, F, G7, C, A minor, F, G7. Now if you strum it you get sort of, and that gives you a C, A minor, F, G7. Okay, now we've got a song we're going to do, and what it does, it goes from the major to the minor to the major to the minor to the dominant 7th. So in other words, C, A minor to G7. Then we put a turnaround in, and the turnaround is C, A minor, F, G7. Then after the turnaround we put in we go from the 4th to the 5th, which gives us F to G7, F to G7 to break the song up. Okay, I'm going to play the song for you now, and then I've got to put this guitar down just to move the next chord, and I'm going to explain to you how this song works. Okay, this is a song, me pointer, and it's called Got Myself a Little Girl, or if you're a lady, Got Myself a Real Nice Guy. So either one, okay? So now, if we start here and we go, we've got the double dots and the double lines, so we go all the way through, we keep going through right through, and we come to the double lines. And here we got, as you can see, we got a first time and second time, what we call a first time and second time bar, but we got the double lines and double dots. So this says go back to the start. So we go back again and we do the whole thing again. Then we come to this pot and it says go back to the start, because this is the second time we've been here. Now we're looking for number 3, so we go through and we come along and here's number 3. And number 3 says go to the S sign, so we jump from here down to the S sign here, then we go through here to there, then this says go back to the start, because the double lines, double dots. We go back to start. Now we're looking for number 4, we go through to here and there's number 4. We don't play this bar says to coda, so we look for a coda sign and we go down to here and coda and go there and finish, and a fade out finish. Alright, so I'm going to do the song for you, but looking here, this is the introduction. Now it's counted 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the first beat, now the third string is all open if you look at that, and then on the fourth string we use the 5th fret, the 3rd fret, the 2nd fret and open. We use the 4th, the 2nd and the 1st finger and open. So it's where you read it down that way. So if you look, your 4th finger, or say the first beat is the first beat is on the 5th fret, then open, and then there. So I'll play it rather than try and explain it to you. Okay, I'll get Johnny to bring the camera back over to me and I'll explain it to you from here. Okay, so placing your little finger on the 4th string on the 5th fret and you get this, then you go to your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret and your 1st finger on the 2nd fret and then open. So I'll do that again. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, watch your fingers to make sure that your fingers are going in the right position. Now when you can do that, then you practice the down up stroke. So you get your plectrum and you place your plectrum on the 4th string, you go down and you come up on the 3rd string. So it's 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up. Then you put the 2 together and you end up with this. 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up. Okay, that's the introduction. So now, with the introduction, I'm going to do the whole song. I'm going to sing the whole song through so you can get the drift of it. And once again, you can, if you can got a printer, you can focus on the sheet, download the sheet, and it'll give you an idea. Okay. So I'll do the introduction with the finish, the whole lot. Here we go. Got myself a little girl. She lives down by the railroad track. She's so sweet and she's so kind. I just don't want to keep her going back. She's so pretty and she's mine. I'm gonna love her all the time. I'm the one that she adores. Says she'll love me forevermore. 'Cause I got myself a little girl. She lives down by the railroad track. She's so sweet and she's so kind. I just don't want to keep her going back. When she's sitting all alone, she calls me on the telephone. Says that she is missing me. Said she wishes he was kissing me. Well, I got myself a little girl. She lives down by the railroad track. She's so sweet and she's so kind. I just don't want to keep her going back. Love her, yes I do. If you do her, you'd love her too. 'Cause I got myself a little girl. She lives down by the railroad track. She's so sweet and she's so kind, I just don't want to keep it going back. Okay, on that happy note, we're going to go into the next lesson, so I'll catch you the next time round. Hooroo!